we're coming in with another one. All praises. Haven't used these in a while, so we're gonna check in with this one, and we're gonna get us some tarot for some clarifiers. All right, y'all got to excuse me. I done got comfortable. All right, we got daydream. So somebody could be daydreaming about something or thinking about something. We got evidence. Evidence is coming in the reverse. Somebody don't have some proof. We got fright. Fright is even coming in the reverse. Okay, so somebody is not going through some phobia. We got vow. Vow is actually coming in the reverse. All right. And we got friendship. Friendship is actually coming in the upright. So we have daydreaming friendship so far in the upright. We got this card fell, but I'm gonna take it. We got reservation. It come in the upright. And finally we got gold. Gold coming in the upright. Alright. So that's what we have going on here. So let's look at daydream. We're gonna look at these. Actually, we're going to look at the situation overall because I'm not in no big hurry. So we're just going to look at the overall situation, really. And from the situation, we'll know if we really want to look a little deeper into something, okay? That's how we're going to do these. All right, we're going to look at the overall situations first. And like I said, if it don't look like something we want to kind of mess with, we'll know those are the ones we skip. And we're going to get some additional tarot on what we want to talk about. All right? Okay. So let's do it this way. So that way we won't be fooling with nothing that we really don't even really have to fool with. Okay? All right. So with the daydream. So what is the situation that has somebody kind of like want to daydream? What is the situation? We got retaliation. So somebody got mad. All right, they got mad. So they could be plotting, planning. Okay, you see why I'm going this route. Okay, evidence. Evidence is coming in the reverse. Evidence, something about evidence, but it's coming in the reverse, so that tells me it's no proof about somebody having a crush on somebody. Okay, so somebody could have said somebody had some type of crush or something on somebody, but there's no evidence, no proof about that. All right, we got fright. We got somebody is not in no form of fear. They're not feeling depressed. They're not paranoid. Okay, what is the situation? I'm feeling more so connected with this card. Family. So it's a group of family of peoples. We also have friendship out here in the upright. So it could be an inner circle or blood ties. Okay, they're not going through no fear or fright, depression. We got vow. Vow is actually coming in the reverse. So somebody don't have hope for something, or let's actually take this one. All right, we got recipe. So somebody could have been trying to show some type of proof or some type of false information or picking up false documentation. Somebody had some assets granted. Somebody had some false documentations they've been working with. Okay. We got friendship. Tell me about the friendship. So this talks about team, connection, a network. Okay, it's a team, a network. They got some type of financial support for something, but then they got triggers. So it's a team. They was getting paid to do some things. All right. They was getting something even dealing with the government potentially. Or they was getting something dealing with child support, alimony. But it was some kind of financial support they were gaining. All right. It was a friendship. It could have been a team. a connection, or a network. Okay. We got reservation. Reservation. So somebody could be planning something, okay? Um, somebody had to have a desire for something. We got gossip. Okay, so somebody spreading gospel, something somebody got planned. All right. So if you got something planned and you told somebody about it, they gossiping about it. They out talking about it. We got gold. Gold talks about purpose, accomplishing something. What is it about the goal? Or somebody trying to accomplish a goal. We got pop up. All right. So, like I said, if somebody made some reservation, if they told one person, okay, that one person went and ran with it, because now it's a lot of gossip going around. All right. People being petty about the situation. All right. Some people could be envy about some things. All right. So if something changed, okay, between in your circle or in your surroundings, you know what the hype is all about. They gossiping about who? You. All right. So we're going to see what's most important we need to talk about. So since somebody is planning, we have retaliation over here. I think that would be something I want to look into, all right, for whoever it may be for. So let's talk about this daydream retaliation. What is this about? Okay, we have here, somebody decided maybe not to go with that, all right, because they hear me talking. 8 of Wands. They decided to not go that route. Okay. All praises. All right. So somebody was putting out, somebody had a crush on somebody. Okay. Or somebody was sad. Or somebody was broken. Somebody felt alone. So this is more like a crush, as in a heartbreak. Tell me, but there's no proof or evidence about that. Another lie. There go the devil. So somebody had a desire to try to make the story seem real in their fairy tale land. All right. So we got family. There's a family, blood ties, inner circle. They're not feared. They're not having no phobias. Ain't no depression. All right. You got here a ace of crystals. Maybe they, along with maybe this here family, go along with the financial support, because maybe they did gain something. All right. We got recipe. Okay, somebody had some fake documents. Okay, vow came in the reverse. So if vow come in the reverse and you got receipts out here, so that tells me somebody did something with some false documentation. It could have been a Knight of Swords. All right. So a Knight of Swords could have had some false documentation. All right. So that's somebody that takes action. They got mental clarity. So somebody, whoever it is, they're pretty smart. All right. So tell me one more about this Knight of Pentacles. So whatever they did, they pretty smart with it. Okay. They kind of kept a routine with something. Okay. It's something they kept doing. All right. Slow and steady, probably potential for them to be able to accomplish something. Now I picked these two cards up here. We got the Three of Pentacles, so there go the teamwork. Three of Crystals, that's the teamwork. And then you got here Ten of Cups. That's only clarifying the more either this family, this friend network, either way it go, the cards all match. Okay, somebody made reservation. But whoever made a reservation or somebody thinking about doing something, whatever it is they talking about doing, okay, people know about it. All right, it's gossip going on about it. Okay, So tell me more about the gossip. We got 2 cards. We got a 2 of daggers. So now somebody got to make a decision, or they feel stuck now. They feel stuck now, and they feel like something may be coming to an end, all right, or something, all right. So they feel they had to make a decision about something, all right. So maybe the reservation is off, okay. They feel stuck. Tell me what changed. Was it the gossip that changed to know that people's already talking about this? Or was it, did it have something to do with something else? Let's see. Something stopped the reservation. I don't feel it was so much on the gossip. I think it was the fact that they listening in and they hearing me. All right. And there go a Knight of Crystals. Okay. We already had over here what? A Knight of Daggers. So we had the Knight of Swords. Now we got the Knight of Crystals. Yeah. So that one kind of changed their mind about something. Uh-huh. All right. Tell me about this goal. Somebody had a goal to do something unexpected. All right. So that's talks about travel, some distance. Okay. So why loose for over here lying about somebody being crushed? That's it. Tell me about it. Oh, that was a wish fulfilled for them to carry that lie. So apparently there go the 3 of swords, 3 of daggers. So whatever the lie was, it was working. Okay. And that made that person feel very, very good. It worked. Okay. It made them feel very good to know that lie worked. It sure didn't take much to convince these people, did it? They just heard and ran with it. Do y'all see this mess? It ain't take much convincing. Give me a final over this here friend circle, because I'm really seeing something worked out. Something went in their favor. They were getting some financial support here. And I see it all the way around, even with the false documentation. So tell me more. Either it went that way, or these people work together to try to stop somebody else's financial support. I can see that too. Either they did it for themselves, or they did it to try to block or stop somebody else's financial support. But they did it all with false documentation. And there we go with the magician. So they did all that with false documentation. I told you, it ain't take much to convince nobody, did it? What type of mess is this? I can see this happening like in the, probably about the 80s. Because with the 80s, they ain't have nearly the type of communication ability, things to really know when some documents are fake. But to see a reading like this in 2026, so that tells me whoever, I'm finna say what I say because this don't make no sense with all these false documentation. That the people inside, if this supposed to be something legal, you ain't gonna tell me everybody had their hand in this and got away with using false, false, false information. Using false information. Now, like I said, let's see which way this financial support really was going, because it seemed like they could have had grouped together to try to block something. But let's see. Let's see which way this really went. Let's see which way this really went. And we're going to get a confirmation. Sure didn't take much to... It ain't take much, I know that. So Spirit with this group, which way this really went. Because we see they had false documentation. And we see here the financial support. We got the network, a team. And then over here we see it wasn't no fright or anything, no depression, no phobia when it comes to a family, right? Okay. And we see somebody just lied, okay, with the somebody crushed. Because they ain't even have no evidence of that. But it worked in somebody's favor with that lie right there. So, with this here family, it's a mess. So what was they doing with the false? Were they trying to stop something? Or were they trying to gain something? Clarify. Last card. My question was they trying to stop something? Or was they trying to, or did they gain something? And this card gave me a masculine who is older than these two knights that came out here. So, this king, so this the person that had the group to do something. So which way did this go with the financial support? Was they trying to stop financial support? Yes. With false receipts, with false information, false documents. They was able to make that happen. Okay. Now, did they gain anything? They ain't gained nothing. But they done committed a federal, I think this is a federal crime. And ain't gained nothing. Ain't that some mess? Well, what can I say? I'm sure everybody on this table that participated. Let's get a witness. Now I'm sure that everybody that participated on this table, they old enough to know right from wrong. Okay. Say no more, Suze. They all was old enough to know right from wrong. Okay. I ain't even gonna ask that question. Because if they allow somebody to sway them like that, then whatever it is, it just got to be. That's sad. That's sad. And somebody lied, say somebody crushed, and it worked. They use false documentation, and that worked. This person went out and told one person they planned, and they went and spread. It's funny and it ain't funny. Wow. I sure wouldn't want to be friends with this group. Ain't no way. Man, I know y'all still living. Listening. I bet y'all feel so. Y'all can't be feeling good right now. Because I know y'all still listen. Ain't no way y'all sitting up there giving high five after hearing the message. No, they really ain't. Ain't no way. Y'all can give a high five and know y'all just allowed somebody to use y'all like that. I told y'all in the video though. Y'all being used. Told you. Y'all being used. And y'all done committed a felony. Probably against me. Was it against me? Against me. Trying to stop me from making a penny of money. And y'all felt good about that. I don't know, I feel in my spirit. I swear I do. Y'all ain't racist. But some just telling me they did it for a white man. Look at that. I really feel it in my spirit, y'all. They turned their back on me to help a white man do something against me. I hope y'all all happy. That's sad. That's very sad. But you gonna reap what you sow. Because as bad as this girl need a place to stay, need money in her pocket, and you gonna go use her own color to cross her, and her own color volunteer. Yeah, y'all volunteer, because Spirit just showed me y'all ain't even earning yourself. If anything, you probably got a couple dollars off of rent or some free rent. Did they even get free rent? That's all you got, free rent. But see, most I gonna put me in a place to stay sooner or later. How long y'all think the man, since he know I know what y'all done did, how long y'all think he gonna allow y'all to stay for free? Ask yourself that. Because I need to make money right now so I can help out with where I'm at. And y'all doing dumb stuff, getting false documentation to work against me. That's crazy. I told you. Y'all have been like this since the what? Since 1900s. And here it is, 2026. They still using that same method to use their own color to come. They won't do the dirty work, but they'll use their own color to come against you. Y'all see this mess. Y'all see the time we in. Y'all see why I say we should have been so far past this type of mindset. That's crazy. I'm gonna come back with one more, 2444. Y'all, I got to come back with one more. I got to close this thing, y'all, on a better note than this. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. I sure hate y'all fell for it. that y'all do exactly what y'all were doing.